Hello children, hope you all are good at home these days. Children, in previous two videos, we have discussed transformation expressing idea of reason. Transformation expressing idea of contrast. And today's video lecture topic is transformation expressing idea of time. For time, I have taken few connectors as soon as, no sooner, then, hardly, when, scarcely, when. These are the time connectors. With no sooner, we always use then. With hardly, we use when, and with scarcely also we use when. We are going to learn how we change these connectors with each other. Okay, how we interchange them with each other. So these are the time connectors which we are going to understand with help of examples. Yes children, now we are going to discuss these time connectors. These time connectors are used when two actions happen at the same time but one after another. Now I'm going to use first connector as soon as to form a sentence. As soon as he left his office, his friend called him. Now, as soon as he left his office, his friend called him. Here, two actions are discussed. First action, he left his office, and as soon as he left his office, his friend called him. So, one after another, the actions took place. Now, I'm going to use the same sentence, or I can say that I'm going to transform this sentence using another connector, that is no sooner than. No sooner had he left his office then his friend called him. Yes, children. So, no sooner had he left his office, then his friend called him. Again, here we are discussing two actions. First, he left his office and then his friend called him. Now again, I'm going to use this another connector to transform the same sentence, that is hardly when. Hardly had he left his office when his friend called him. Now, hardly had he left his office, and second action, his friend called him. So, it is again mentioning us time of two actions. Now, I'm going to use this sentence again, and here another connector we will use for the transformation, that is a scarcely. Scarcely had he left his office when his friend called him. Now, scarcely had he left his office, first action, and when his friend called him. Again, these are mentioning time here. That's why we call them time connectors also. Now children, here in second, third and fourth, one thing is common that we have used here, had. That is perfect past. Okay. And why we have used here? Because they are giving us negative idea. Okay. They are mentioning us negative idea. Then there are two similarities here in these sentences, in all the four sentences, that one is time. Okay. While transforming, we are not going to change tense. And second thing is that they all are expressing the idea of time. Yes, children, two important points which I have to mention regarding to second, third and fourth point. Generally, children, we have learned that whenever interrogative sentence is there, so in interrogative sentence we use a helping verb before subject. Okay, but here in these three sentences, one thing is common, that we have used helping verb had before subject he. Okay, you can see had is used here before subject. But these are not interrogative sentences. So why we have used this helping verb before subject? The reason is this, that these sentences are starting with negative word. Second one is starting with no sooner. That's why helping verb is placed before subject. And third one, hardly, that is negative word. And that's why this helping verb is placed before subject. In fourth one is scarcely is negative word, and that's why helping verb is placed before subject. So whenever the sentence starts here with negative word, we write helping verb before subject. Second important point, that if you remember when I was teaching you past perfect in my previous videos, I taught you that whenever two action happens, so whichever action took place first, that we write in past perfect tense. As here, children, this action left is first action. It took place first. That's why it is written in past perfect tense. And second action we always write in simple past. So called is a second action, and that's why it is written in simple past. So you can see here again, this left, it is a first action. It took place first. That's why it is written in past perfect. And called is second action. It is written in simple past. Thank you.